communities experienced exactly what was predicted.
Yes.
The mountain wave effect
Yes.
of winds blasting out of the desert, warm winds, and then coming down through the mountain passes and then hitting the flat lines.
There's an area of low pressure that camped out in the Great Basin over the last 24 and 48 hours, and as it just continued to make its way in a
This is a live
towards Central California, the
news
Four Corner
from
states. That cold air
Sky
mass
5
that is entrenched in that area of low pressure,
in
it does. It
KTLA5,
makes its way
and
up
it's a
over the mountains,
big
valleys,
fire
passes, and canyons. The air is
somewhere there
compressed,
in
it speeds up, and
LA,
unfortunately, it dries
near
the
in
air
Hollywood.
out tremendously.
And
That's
look
our
at this,
big problem for the rest of the
houses.
day. Even if
It's a
you
lot
get a
of
bit of a
houses,
break in
and
the
it
winds,
started
it is bone dry
yesterday,
out there. Relative
last
humidity
night.
values 2, 3, 5%
there's
at the
like
very most.
more than
and obviously, you can see what the result
5,000
is: the trees, the brush, everything just ignites so
of
rapidly,
acres
and it
of,
just explodes. And that's what we're witnessing
land,
this morning,
and
unfortunately.
about
And again,
2,000
we
houses
have the red flag warning. It's
been,
in place. We knew, as you just mentioned,
destroyed.
Frank. I was forecasting ever since last Friday, that this event would be here. And interestingly
Yes,
enough, once we did make our way from Saturday to Sunday, the National Weather Service, everybody got together and decided to up the level, if you will, of this particular event from just sort of a normal Santa Ana wind event to critical.
Yeah.
And Henry and I, we've spoken about this, Vera, as well. We have not in our lifetimes, this is a once in a generation event, what we're witnessing right now. This does not happen very often. And what you're seeing right now is heartbreaking.
Yeah, sadly, it lived up to what was predicted.
Oh, that's
Unfortunately, so Rich
houses.
Burkett, as we
Look at
said,
the
is
houses.
leaving the
They're
fire.
burned
He's going to
down.
head over to the Pacific Palisades to
And
give
they
us
haven't
a look
controlled
there.
yet.
But you just saw all of those properties that were burned up and are still burning. And Annie Rose was down in there. We
This
lost
is
her shot.
live.
We'll try to get back to her. She was on Harriet Street and Olive. And that was a community that was saying to her, we were
guys,
far
thanks,
enough away
and
from the
thanks
mountains to
for
think
the
we're in an okay
KTLA5.
zone. That they felt comfortable about where they were
Thank
at,
you.
and that was indeed not the case.
You have to be ready to go at a moment's